Hello, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel. And it's raining today, and so it's a perfect time to do a bit of planting. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. I'll just show you around. So I'm focusing on the brassicas at the moment, and also put some carrots in and some onions. So first off, I'll just show you quickly in the polytunnel. So I have got a lot of brassicas at the moment that need to get into the ground pretty soon. I'm just drying some fleece in the polytunnel. Right, so let's have a quick look. So I prepared this bed yesterday and I put a reasonable number of my some of my favourite brassicas in here. So we've got some mini Savoys down the outside and some Calabrese down the inside of this way. I've got some graffiti cauliflowers here and here, and some more Calabrese there. And then I've got, what have I got? Greyhound cabbage down the outside, and summer purple broccoli down the inside. So I'm hoping that I can squeeze all that lot in, and I can always sacrifice the middle row basically, because the middle row is Calabrese down at that end, which should come out fairly soon, early June time. And then I've got the summer purple, which I can always eat for leaves if it doesn't have time to come to fruition before the greyhound gets too big. And never having grown many of these before, we will see how they get on. And then I've got carrots all the way down here, 2 rows of carrots. So that's a lot of carrots. I'm actually hoping to add carrots to my veg delivery to friends and family. And I've got onions down the middle, and those are multi-sown onions, so they will need thinning, and I'll thin spring onions out of those bunches. Alternatively, I might leave them and just have small onions. Well, anyway, we'll see how that goes. It's all an experiment for me. Anyway, I am about to fleece these two, and so that's what I'm going to do now. But actually, before I do that, I'll just show you my early brassica bed, which is actually looking pretty good, so I'm quite pleased with this. I've just taken the fleece off temporarily just to give it a quick weed, because as you can see there's plenty of weeds coming up, and there's always mare's tail everywhere on this site, so it's pretty good. But the sprouts are coming on very nicely. I've got some nice Calabrese coming on here. I've got some oriental cabbages, I can't remember the names of those. I've got some kale Nero, and I've got some red cabbages here. So the idea being that most of this bed is going to get picked, actually starting very soon, as cut and come again cabbage leaves, and eventually this bed will be cleared in probably June time, and then the winter brassicas will get planted in here. So this is just a temporary catch crop effectively, just to give me some early brassicas, because most of my overwinter brassicas are coming out of the ground now, so I need something to eat. So there you go. I suppose while we're here, we might as well just have a quick look at the onions, which are doing really nicely. Again, these are multi-sown onions, so they will be some of them will be thinned. They're actually not looking too bad. There's probably only, although I think I planted about 5 onion seeds in each module, quite a few of them have only got 3 or 4 that have survived, so they could probably be left. And I'm looking at those and I'm really pleased with the way they're looking. And this shard is also looking really great, so I'm really pleased with that bed. I won't spend too much more time looking at this bed really, this allotment, because everything's pretty similar to the last time we showed you around. Lettuces are looking beautiful, spring onions are fantastic. I've just started harvesting these now and they will only get better. And these, they bulb up lovely, so it's not an issue with them going over and getting too big as spring onions, because the bulbs are just gorgeous. These were planted from seed, those were planted as modules, and they're looking fantastic. I'm so happy with those. Carrots are coming up in that bed. Beautiful crop of lettuces in here, really fabulous. There's just a little bit of damage on these green ones, not too bad. I just need to trim the bottom leaves off them. Spinach of course is fantastic, more lettuces. Loads more spinach in all these frames, not bother looking at them. Loads more lettuces, not worth dwelling on. Radish in here, spinach beet, looking great. Kale finished. Baby leaf spinach looking really lovely there. It's worth just having a quick peek in this one. Because in here I've got my early French beans, looking pretty good. More carrots in here, radishes, everything's looking great. So, not much more to see. Beetroot, pretty good. More spinach beet, pop some peas in here. More beetroot in here. So there we go, super quick update on my plot. It's looking good. Okay, I am all done, and before you experienced allotment tears laugh at my shambolic attempts, unfortunately, being a newbie at this game, I don't have fancy brassica cages or anything like that, or Enviromesh or anything, so I just have to make do and mend until next year, when I'll probably learn enough to do it properly. Anyway, this is what I did. I've taken the fleece off this bed now because it has overgrown the fleece, and because this is just cut and come again leaves to just be eaten now, I'm not too worried about any insect damage, because I'm just picking these leaves anyway, and I hope this net will just keep the pigeons off, just to deter them at least a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously could have been better, but it is what it is. And I've just cobbled together a little tunnel for the carrot fleece. Really just hold the fleece off the onions, because obviously they need a little bit of height, and they're not strong enough probably to push the fleece up. And I've just laid the fleece, because I don't have any hoops, on top of these brassicas, and I will eventually probably take this fleece off and just let them fend for themselves, but that will be in a couple of months' time, or maybe I might have managed to get some better solution by then. Anyway, it's still raining and I am finished. Bye for now.